I think the answer for dealing with dyslexia lies in the school. I mean, parents could be supportive, programs that you could buy from an exhibition or a resourcer, they could be important as well. But to be honest, dealing with dyslexia is really in the hands of the teacher. And so the key thing is making sure the teachers are trained and they're aware and they're equipped to deal with dyslexia. And so I think the first thing we need to do is have an awareness of what the challenges and the barriers that students and children with dyslexia experience. And they need to be aware of that. And secondly, how they could deal with those barriers, if it's a memory barrier, if it's a speed barrier, if it's a reading barrier, if it's writing, how they as a teacher, and most teachers are trained to be able to deal with that. They just don't realise they could use those skills for dyslexia. And that's why it's important to marry the two, to give them an awareness of dyslexia, but also show them. And my feeling is that what I try to do when I'm running courses is to try to empower teachers. They've got the skills. I try to show them how they could use those skills to help support students with dyslexia. So I think they need to have a dyslexia awareness of what dyslexia is, and then they need to be empowered and shown how they could, the skills they have, how they could use them for dyslexia. But I also feel that it's not necessarily the responsibility of one teacher. I think it's a whole school responsibility. And, you know, effective learning for students with dyslexia stems from an effective school. And often an effective school stems from an effective government and the people who have got the budget and so on and got the will to acknowledge that dyslexia needs to be addressed. So I think it's a whole school issue. And that includes not just dealing with literacy, but dealing with self-esteem and the emotional side. And also, and very importantly, supporting parents. But I think the key that school could do is to ensure that there's very strong links between the home. Home-school links are fundamental and they're crucially important. And if they're not there, doesn't matter what resources you put in, it could collapse. You need to have very powerful, very strong and very trusting home-school links.